Part 23. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 221. It seems that it's time to let the army under your command be promoted. Fang Fan thought for a while and made a decision. Demonized beasts have descended all over the world. According to what Fang Fan saw in Suchin, the level of these demonized beasts is not low. You must improve your combat power as soon as possible. More than 13,000 promotion cards were awarded, plus the accumulated ones. There are almost 15,000 cards. It looks like a lot, but it's actually only enough for a 4-star legion to be promoted to 5-star. The top of the personal combat power list is rewarded with 100 million low-grade magic crystals. In addition to what I usually accumulate, it's almost 150 million. Targeted drawing promotion cards, about 5,000 low-grade magic crystals, 150 million, all drawn. Fang Fan pondered to himself, and then started to act. The 150 million low-grade magic crystal finally got 35,000 promotion cards. It's a bit more than expected. 35,000 plus 15,000, HS, that's 50,000 promotion cards. Fang Fan snorted lightly, looking quite satisfied. Raising the 5-star Bone Dragon Knight Legion to 6-star, it takes hundreds of thousands of promotion cards, so don't think about it for the time being. Promoted to the 4-star Demon Army. Ding. After spending 12,000 promotion cards, the 4-star Demon Army was promoted to the 5-star Demon Army. Promoted to the 4-star Gothic Laser Rifle Corps. Ding. After spending 11,000 promotion cards, the 4-star Gothic Laser Rifle Corps was promoted to the 5-star Gothic Laser Sharpshooter Corps. Promoted to the 4-star Unicorn Army. Ding. With 13,000 promotion cards, the 4-star Unicorn Corps was promoted to the 5-star Yukon Unicorn Corps. Promoted to the 4-star Yellow Turban Commander Legion. Ding. The 4-star Yellow Turban Commander Legion has reached the pinnacle of this type of arms. Do you spend a Legion upgrade card to selectively upgrade arms? The system sound came. Fang Fan showed a look of surprise. The Yellow Turban Commander Corps, has it reached the peak of this type of arms? Upgrading troops seems a bit interesting. Choose to upgrade. Ding. Legion upgrade card is insufficient. Upgrade failed. Fang Fan's mouth twitched. What a failure. Fix the Legion upgrade card. Fang Fan snorted and started to control the system. It is similar to the steps of directional extraction of promotion cards. I don't know if it's because of bad luck today or what. After Fang Fan has used up the remaining nearly 10 million magic crystals, this so-called Legion upgrade card has not been swiped yet. Grass. Dog system, you play with me. Fang Fan secretly slandered. Ding. The targeted extraction of the Legion upgrade card is successful. Get the Legion upgrade card *1. Fang Fan's face was as dark as the bottom of the pot. 10 million magic crystals, only to get a Legion upgrade card. The dog system is really black enough. Continue to upgrade. Fang Fan sucked in a breath of cold air. Now he can be considered bankrupt. Ding. With a Legion upgrade card, the Yellow Turban Commander Legion can be upgraded. Please choose the host confidently. Yellow Turban Dragon Blood Cavalry, Yellow Turban Heavy Armor Unicorn Infantry, Yellow Turban Warlock Legion. The first two legions can understand, a cavalry, an infantry. As for the warlock at the back, it seems a bit strange. No matter how strong the cavalry and infantry are, after all, they are just ordinary arms. I have the Unicorn Legion and the Demon Legion to charge into the battle. It's almost the same. Fang Fan thought to himself. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 222. Choose to upgrade Yellow Turban Warlock Legion. Ding. It cost 14,000 promotion cards. Congratulations to the host for obtaining the only Legion Yellow Turban Warlock Legion. Yellow Turban Warlock Legion, unique, evolvable. Level, 5 stars. Number, 10 people. Commander, Guan Hai. Skills, Curse, Corruption, Blessing, Sacrifice Summoning. Loyalty, 100, Die Loyal. Curse, curse the enemy in front of you, making them tired, old, and twitchy. Corrosion, corrodes the enemies in front of you, turning them into a pool of thick water. Blessing, bless the allies so that they can discard all negative effects and gain a combat power boosting aura. Sacrifice summons, sacrifice blood, corpses, life, and everything, and call the undead to fight. Fang Fan's face showed a look of surprise. The only Legion? What do you mean? Ding. The only Legion shows that there is only one such Legion. It is a rare ranks. After the system explained, Fang Fan understood, so it looks like he found a piece of treasure. These skills of the Yellow Turban Warlock Legion seem to be very powerful. Curses can add negative benefits to the enemy, while blessings can increase your own combat power. As for corrosion, it is a pure attack skill. Sacrifice summoning is more appropriate in the current battlefield. In the world of the apocalypse, the most indispensable thing is blood and corpses. Looks like it's the right choice. Fang Fan sighed inwardly, feeling quite contented in his heart. In this way, the 5 legions under his command stood in the same ranks, and all of them were promoted to the ranks of the 5-star legions. The 5-star Bone Dragon Knight Army, the 5-star Yukong Unicorn Army, the 5-star Great Demon Army, the 5-star Yellow Turban Warlock Army, and the 5-star Gothic Laser Sharpshooter Army. On the Legion's combat power list, the ranking was refreshed again, involving the attention of countless people. The Legion Combat Power List. First place, Yellow Turban Warlock Legion, 5-star level, Commander Fang Fan. Second place, Bone Dragon Knight Legion, 5-star level, Commander Fang Fan. Third place, Yukong Unicorn Corps, 5-star level, Commander Fang Fan. Fourth place, Great Demon Legion, 5-star level, Commander Fang Fan. Fifth place, Vampire Baron Legion, 5-star level, Commander Kalen. Sixth place, Gothic Laser Rifle Corps, 5-star level, Commander Fang Fan. Seventh place, Saha Sharpshooter Legion, 4-star level, Commander Griffin. Eighth place, Tiger and Leopard Cavalry Corps, 4-star level, Commander Li Ji. Ninth place, Vampire Banshee Legion, 4-star level, Commander Dong Yi. 10th place, Mayan Female Warrior Army, 4-star level, Commander Yemaer. The Yellow Turban Warlock Army actually hit the first place. This was something Fang Fan never expected. It seems that the god of the end of the world has a lot of regard for the Yellow Turban Warlock Legion. It also means that Fang Fan's choice is indeed correct. If the Yellow Turban Canal Commander Legion had been upgraded to the Yellow Turban Dragon Blood Cavalry Corps or the Yellow Turban Heavy Armored Unicorn Infantry Corps, perhaps they would have missed the opportunity to obtain this only legion. Among the top 3, Fang Fan's army came out on top. The top 6, exclusive of 5. The Legion battle power list is already Fang Fan's world. This fear of being dominated makes everyone tremble subconsciously. Country. Kalen glanced at the list, and a casual and elegant smile appeared on the corner of her mouth. Have the 5 legions under his command become the 5-star legion? What an amazing man. I really want to meet you. I've been crushed by you so many times, I'm actually used to it. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 223. Huajing, Tang Dynasty. Humph. How many legions are amazing. Sooner or later you will be killed by me. High country. The descendants of our high blood will rule the world. Cherry blossom country. Bastard. A legion in the big cherry country is not on the list. Shame. What a shame. You spicy chickens. Let everyone turn in the legion card. Concentrate all your efforts and be promoted to a legion. Huajing, Sioux country. Seeing the changes in the legion's battle power list, the country's Lord Sioux was silent for a long time. He got stronger. Huajing, Shuyang City. Dog men are amazing. Fang Fan didn't care about the shock caused by the world, he went straight to Zhongcheng. You can see everywhere along the way, the demonized beast that has just arrived. Fang Fan and the others saved a lot of drag and trouble on the ground because they were on the bone dragon. But there are also many demonized beasts in the air. 7-star demonized beast. The unicorn in the sky, carry Garen up and destroy him. Fang Fan gave the order directly, and the corners of his eyes could not help revealing a shocking look. 7-star demonized beasts can be seen everywhere. It is conceivable to what extent the current situation has deteriorated. The existence of these demonized beasts will definitely cause a huge blow to the just stabilized world, or even destroy it. Even Fang Fan felt a little exhausted, not to mention other forces. After the 4-star Unicorn Corps was promoted to the 5-star Yukong Unicorn Corps, the unicorns increased their ability to control the sky. A pair of white wings grew on their backs, and the speed of flying in the air was actually even higher than that of the bone dragon. Hurry up! Zhongcheng, coming soon. Looking at the waves of demonized beasts coming from afar, Zhao Zhen, who was temporarily acting as the city lord of Zhongcheng, breathed a sigh of relief. Really relieved. The city walls of Zhongcheng showed the traces of countless artillery fires. This indestructible city was once almost breached. After the lord of the city left, the Weiguo army came. They didn't know which force they received funding. The force was greatly expanded, and they almost broke Zhongcheng. The 23-star corps that were promoted before the Lord City Lord were also completely damaged. Zhongcheng's vitality was greatly damaged. Zhao Zhen looked into the distance, his expression a little hazy. The demonized beasts that suddenly appeared in the surrounding area were immediately entangled with the Weiguo army, causing huge damage to the Weiguo army. In the end, Weiguo, the army had to choose a temporary retreat. It can also be said that if the Weiguo army had not suffered this first wave of attacks, Zhongcheng might have been breached. Lord City Lord, come back soon. After the heavy damage, Zhongcheng can no longer bear any blow. There are more and more demonized beasts and zombies coming from the surrounding area, and the difficulty of defending the city also becomes more and more difficult. These survivors who migrated from the Acropolis really regard Zhongcheng as their homeland. If there is no bloody battle for them in the past few days, the situation is really bad. Zhao Zhen muttered to himself a few times, and then firmly grasped the weapon in his hand. Blood battle to the end. Blood battle to the end. Not good, Zhongcheng is in danger. After entering the Zhongcheng area, Fang Fan felt a sense and led his army to speed up. When approaching Zhongcheng, there were circles of demonized beasts and zombies around the city. Among them, demonized beasts accounted for the majority, and zombies accounted for almost 1/10. After all, almost all the zombies around were killed by Fang Fan. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 224. Dragon. It's a dragon. Are there dragon-shaped demonized beasts? It seems that Zhongcheng is really over. We can't live anymore. No. No. The Lord of the city is back. It's the Bone Dragon Knights under the command of City Lord Fang Fan. Lord City Lord. It's back. Cheers all over the city. Fang Fan at this moment is equivalent to the supreme trust to them. Where there is the lord of the city, it must be safe. One person led the army under his command and challenged the army of hundreds of thousands of defenders. One person leads the army under his command and kills the zombie king. Kill the zombies. Piece by piece, it's not something ordinary people can do. When Fang Fan just returned to Zhongcheng, he looked down on the back of the bone dragon, and vaguely seemed to see the troops of other forces wandering around. However, Fang Fan didn't have time to investigate, and with a single order, all the bone dragons descended on Zhongcheng city. Lord City Lord. City Lord Fang Fan. Fang Fan. You are finally back. Zhao Zhen took the lead, followed by Zhou Ba, Zhou Kaishan, Zhao Yaxin and others. From Zhao Zhen's mouth, Fang Fan learned what happened in the past few days. For example, Wei Guo attacks again with the support of unknown forces. Just when Zhongcheng was about to be destroyed, the demonized beast came, forcing the great patriotic army to retreat. Afterwards, Zhongcheng was struggling to fight against demonized beasts. You have worked hard. The rest, leave it to me. Bone Dragon Knight Corps, Great Demon Corps, take off to fight. Kill the bird demonized beast. Kill the advanced demonized beast. Gothic Laser Sharpshooter Corps, Yellow Turban Warlock Corps, Yukong Unicorn Corps, follow me to Ximen to kill demonized beasts. Dark Knight Unicorn. Hell's three-headed dog. Galen. Let's fight together. As soon as he landed in the city, Fang Fan couldn't wait to ride the Yukong Unicorn and continue to kill demonized beasts outside the city, too many. According to the rules of the God of the End Times, the number and quality of demonized beasts will be descended according to the comprehensive combat power of each city. As for the demonized beasts around Zhongcheng at the moment, there are surprisingly many. When Fang Fan came back, he glanced at the back of the bone dragon. There were no less than 1 million demonized beasts and zombies. You must know that there are only hundreds of thousands of survivors in Zhongcheng city. The demonized beasts all started at the 1-star level, and there are still many survivors who have never really awakened. The difference in strength is too great. Although there is a city wall that can be defended, there are also many birds among the demonized beasts, and they can directly fly up to fight. Millions of demonized beasts, this is still the number after a strong breakout of the Great Patriotic Army. The original, and possibly more. Fang Fan took a deep breath. He didn't seem to see so many demonized beasts in Suchin before. The original millions of zombies in Suchin originated from the southern country, and the number of demonized beasts that descended after that was almost hundreds of thousands. But even a few 100,000 is enough to catch Sucheng off guard. The demonized beast is too elite. And Zhongcheng, whether it is in terms of the size of the city or the number of survivors, it is difficult to match Sucheng. And here, there are more than 1 million demonized beasts. Is it a coincidence? Or was it arranged maliciously? Fang Fan squinted his eyes and glanced at the dark sky. Could it be that there is another eye that has been spying on him? No matter who it is. No matter how strong you are. In the end, I will stand in front of you with a sharp blade and let you taste the bitter taste of blood. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 225. Fang Fan's eyes gradually turned cold. He rode on the Yukong Unicorn King and directly killed the surging demonized beasts. However, the number of demonized beasts is indeed a little more. You can see demonized beasts above 3-star level everywhere, and it is not as easy and casual as slaughtering zombies before. Fang Fan's 5 legions have all been promoted to the 5-star level, and there is still some sense of difficulty, not to mention other forces. This battle is to fight in the rain of blood. The 5 5-star legions can certainly slaughter these demonized beasts to a great extent, but the dozens of units of the 5 5-star legions cannot protect the whole city after all. If things go on like this, it is possible to achieve the final victory, but obviously, it will turn into a tragic victory. At least the zombie army and the survivor army on the city wall will have a large number of casualties. Fang Fan would naturally be very happy if he could prevent such a thing from happening. Guan Hai. Lead the Yellow Turban Warlock Legion to cast spells. Fang Fan's eyes glanced at Guan Hai, the first legion on the legion's combat power list. Maybe it can bring him any miracles? Yes, my lord. Sacrifice call. Guan Hai knelt down on one knee, and immediately took the 5-star Yellow Turban Warlock army to start casting spells. This is the first shot of the upgraded Yellow Turban Warlock Legion. I saw that after Guan Hai and the Yellow Turban Warlocks began to cast spells, layers of black smoke suddenly surged around, and the zombies under the city walls of Zhongcheng began to be corrupted little by little. The blood that pooled into the river began to dry up little by little. Everything in front of me looks amazing. Great God of the undead, please accept these offerings. Guan Hai was dressed in a warlock robe, and the black energy in front of him became more and more. Gradually, skeletons slowly climbed up from the ground. These skeletons are holding the weapons in front of them, or their hands are stretched forward. There are even some skeletons that can unleash some cool blue fireworks on their own. The land under Zhongcheng was turned up little by little, and the original abominable zombies actually became the help to guard Zhongcheng. The great God of the dead, please curse these lowly existences. The great God of the dead, please bless your most loyal believers. Great God of the undead, please completely corrupt these lowly existences. Skills were spoken from Guan Hai's mouth and turned into reality. Rows of skeletons stood up, and they bravely attacked their opponents, those demonized beasts. Fang Fan glanced at it, there were tens of thousands of those skeletons. Fang Fan glanced at Guan Hai, who was sweating coldly on his forehead. He seemed a little overworked. Who, Lord, fortunately not to be humiliated. Guan Hai knelt down on one knee, his face full of contentment. The Lord has spent countless resources to upgrade and evolve his arms, and these Guan Hai have been kept in mind. For the Yellow Turban soldiers, warlock is undoubtedly the most honorable profession. Because the ancestor of the Yellow Turban was born as a warlock. Originally, Guan Hai thought that he would never be able to come into contact with the profession of warlock again. I didn't expect the Lord to help him fulfill his wish. From the heart, Guan Hai is grateful. Be excited. It's hard work. Commander Guan Hai. Can you tell me about these skeletons? Fang Fan narrowed his eyes, looking a little curious. It is normal to have some surprises about new things. The endless skeleton soldiers form an overwhelming trend. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 226. Lord, because we are all 5-star warlocks, we can only summon undead creatures of 3-star level and below using the large-scale coverage skill of sacrifice summoning. Well, these are the skeleton soldiers. As the commander, I can summon about 10,000 skeletons. These skeletons include skeleton warriors, skeleton mages, and simple skeleton archers. As for them, because there is no commander's position bonus, they tried their best to summon only 5,000 skeletons at one time. Our 10 Yellow Turban warlocks work together, and we can probably summon 60,000 undead skeletons at one time. Most of the combat power is gathered at the 1-star and 2-star level, and only about 10% are 3-star undead skeletons. There are basically no more than 3-star. Guan Hai explained honestly, but Fang Fan's eyes gradually became sharper. The Yellow Turban Warlock Corps plus Guan Hai, a total of 10 Yellow Turban Warlocks, could actually summon 60,000 undead skeletons at one time. And the lowest level of these undead skeletons is 1-star level. The most advanced is Samsung. It is equivalent to 60,000 elites in the sky above the battlefield. Fang Fan looked at Guan Hai, and the smile on the corner of his mouth grew more and more. I have to take care of Hai, and the great cause can be accomplished. Fang Fan smiled happily. He didn't choose the wrong Yellow Turban Warlock Legion. Its power is slowly manifesting. Lord, this is also because the killing here is too long, and it has accumulated too much blood and zombie corpses, otherwise it would be difficult for me to summon so many at one time. If it is placed in a normal place, the number of skeletons summoned may be discounted. Guan Hai seemed to be very forward, but he scratched his head embarrassedly in the face of Fang Fan's praise. You are already strong. The 60,000 elite skeleton soldiers summoned by the Yellow Turban Warlock Legion are enough to equal the combined combat power of all the survivors and zombie legions in the current Zhang city. Fang Fan sighed. What he said was true. With the addition of 60,000 elite troops out of thin air, the situation in Zhangcheng changed instantly. The skeleton soldiers fought fiercely with the demonized beasts and zombies under the city, while the zombie army and the survivor army on the Zhangcheng city tower made a long-range attack. The demonized beasts in the sky have their own Bone Dragon Knight army and Demon army, and even the Sky Unicorn army is being completely cleaned up. The situation gradually stabilized. A lot of skeleton soldiers, the skeleton soldiers that suddenly appeared. What should I do? These demonized beasts are already powerful enough. Now that there are so many skeleton soldiers, can we hold on? We must die. No. These skeleton soldiers are actually attacking those demonized beasts. My God. It's true. He's helping us fight the demonic beasts. Announcement from the whole city. All the skeleton soldiers were summoned by the Yellow Turban Warlock Legion under the Lord of the city. They are allies. Boom. In order to dispel everyone's doubts, Fang Fan specially dispatched Satan to circle the city and broadcast a broadcast with a loudspeaker. It turned out to be the means of Lord City Lord. Lord City Lord is really powerful. He, Lord City Lord can summon tens of thousands of skeleton soldiers to help out. We Zhangcheng are safe and sound. Let's take the opportunity to slaughter these hateful demonized beasts. We can't live up to the hope of leaving the Lord of the city. It's really cool to fight zombies and kill demonized beasts under the master of the city. I've only recognized City Lord Fang Fan for the rest of my life. Long live the Lord of the city. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 227. The praises from all over the city gathered together and seemed extremely loud. Fang Fan smiled softly, and he was very happy to have received so much recognition and approval. But right now, it's far from the time to relax. There are millions of demonized beasts. The skeleton soldiers summoned were only 60,000. And the Yellow Turban Warlock Legion is obviously very difficult to display the large-scale sacrificial summoning skills again in a short period of time. At most, they can only operate some skills with relatively low consumption such as Blessing and Curse. Skeleton soldiers from 60,000 to 3 stars can last for a while, but they can't last a lifetime. Fang Fan took out the bunker card. The bunker card has 16 180mm laser cannons, and it only needs to be charged with magic crystals as energy to continuously shoot death laser beams. Relatively speaking, the power is still very strong. More suitable for such a large-scale battlefield. But Fang Fan is now thinking about where it should be installed to maximize its benefits. He doesn't have a second recycling card to recycle the bunker card, which means that after the bunker card is found, it will be difficult to move it in a short time. Put it in Simon? Eastgate? Northgate? In fact, in general, the strength of the attacks encountered by the places where the city walls are located is similar. Fang Fan was very embarrassed. The east fire was saved, but the west fire was rekindled. Where is the tallest building in our Zhangcheng? Fang Fan's eyes suddenly lit up. If possible, This is an option. Well, it should be the Fuxing building. It has more than 100 floors. It is said that standing on it can overlook the entire inner city of Zhongcheng. Zhao Zhen followed Fang Fan, and when he heard the question asked by Fang Fan, he was suddenly surprised, and he couldn't understand Fang Fan's intentions. Okay. You take me there. Fang Fan smiled thoughtfully. Does the lord of the city want to see the night view? Zhao Zhen's face is full of embarrassment. If you want to watch the night scene, you have to choose a time. The current situation in Zhongcheng is about to go crazy in every way. Every Zhongcheng survivor can't wait to tear himself into two halves, each holding a weapon to kill the enemy. As the hope and idol of everyone in Zhongcheng in the past, you are going to watch the moon and stars at this time, which is a bit unreasonable. Well, I also want to invite you to see the night view. Fang Fan glanced at Zhao Zhen, summoned a unicorn in the sky, pulled Zhao Zhen and rushed to the Fuxing building together. Watching Zhongcheng in the sky is dazzling. Fang Fan fell into contemplation as he watched the huge bone dragons flying and fighting in the air. He even thought about putting the bunker on the back of the bone dragon, but although the war bunker that appeared in the bunker card was only 30 cubic meters, it was not carried by the bone dragon. At least I can't bear it now. If I grow bigger, maybe. On the roof of the Fuxing building, a sea breeze blows, which is extraordinarily warm and refreshing. Fang Fan likes this feeling. As expected of the best place to see the scenery in Zhongcheng, if before the end of the world, there would be a lot of feasting and feasting, how beautiful it would be. It's just a pity, what I have now is only darkness and fire. Fang Fan shrugged, looking a little embarrassed. Zhongcheng has changed under his governance, but the trauma brought by the end of the world is still deriving. Lord City Lord, are you really here to enjoy the night view? Zhao Zhen stood at the back with a tangled look on his face. He always felt that Fang Fan should just say something casually. But who knew it would get out of hand? Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 228. Go back and dispatch 100 people to block this place. No one will be allowed to enter without my permission in the future. Vice City Lord Zhao Zhen, you and I share such a night scene. The corner of Fang Fan's mouth rose slightly, and he stepped forward and patted Zhao Zhen on the shoulder. Use the bunker card. Ding. The bunker card is successfully obtained. A behemoth suddenly appeared in front of him, and Zhao Zhen stepped back subconsciously. A dozen laser cannon barrels were aimed at him at the same time, and Zhao Zhen stepped back subconsciously. It's too dangerous here. Enjoy the feast. Fang Fan was standing above the bunker, his face was light and cloudy. Zhao Zhen on the side looked at Fang Fan from the side, and for a while he felt the invincibility and courage of Fang Fan. As expected of the lord of the city, he has seen the means of turning his hands into clouds and covering his hands into rain. Recharge 1 million magic crystals. Ding. Not enough magic crystals. Grass. Fang Fan's tall image fell to the ground in an instant. The corner of Zhao Zhen's mouth twitched, and he said to himself that it is a good thing for young people to be young and energetic. Cough, Deputy City Lord Zhao Zhen, you have worked hard to guard Zhongcheng during my absence. Hey, I must be running around and tired, I know it all, I know it all. You are a great hero of Zhongcheng. Fang Fan's words were touching and sincere, and the sorrow in Zhao Zhen's heart was instantly poured out. Guarding Zhongcheng for Fang Fan is far less casual than he imagined. Lord City Lord, this is what I should do. Without your cultivation, Yes, now Zhongcheng still needs you, bring out some magic crystals, this big man is not enough energy. Fang Fan nodded helplessly, this situation is not what he wants to see, but without energy, the war bunkers are indeed lying in the nest. Zhao Zhen was teary-eyed at the moment, when Fang Fan said that, the tears were swallowed hard. I secretly said in my heart, don't say it sooner. I only have 700,000 magic crystals here, if you still need it, Lord City Lord. Well, I still need it, you can go get some more. Zhao Zhen hasn't finished his words yet, but Fang Fan feels that that's what he meant. Zhao Zhen is a virtuous deputy city lord, and he can't play tricks with him. A black line flashed on Zhao Zhen's forehead. He secretly said in his heart, I'm just being polite, you're serious. Recharge 700,000 magic crystals. Ding. The recharge is successful. The energy is abundant. 16 laser cannons move to the south, east, north and west positions in sequence. At the same time, aim at the demonized beasts outside the city and attack. Don't hurt humans and skeleton soldiers. Fang Fan specially emphasized that this war bunker has a certain ability to distinguish itself intelligently, but its intelligence is really not high. If it is not reminded, it is very likely that it will directly shoot a wave of indiscriminate fire, and then Zhongcheng can be directly destroyed. The bombardment of 16 180 mm large caliber howitzers is enough to destroy Zhongcheng, let alone a laser cannon. This is the product of a higher civilization. Go to order. It has moved to the designated position. Start aiming. Aim for success. Start firing. Swoosh swish. One after another dark blue light was launched from the 180 mm large caliber muzzle, and flew directly towards those demonized beasts. Any demonized beast that touched the laser gun was instantly dismembered and deserted. When the laser cannon landed, it formed a dark blue aurora, 100 meters in circumference, forming a bombing wave. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 229. Wherever the laser cannon landed, the demonized beasts within 100 meters instantly turned into nothingness. At most, only a few high-level 5-star 6-star demonized beasts can barely save a life. The laser cannon began to explode its high-tech power and means under the four sides of Zhongcheng. Zhao Zhen, who was on the side, had already been horrified by the situation in front of him, his scalp numb. He stood on the top floor of the Fuxing building, watching the blooming laser bullets. His body trembled unnaturally. It turned out that the night scene that the Lord of the City was talking about was this. This night scene looks very imaginative and impulsive. A laser bomb smashed down, and nearly 1,000 demonized beasts within 100 meters died. If the group of demonized beasts were denser, more demonized beasts would be killed and injured. Announcement to the whole city. The city owner is controlling the war fort to shoot laser cannons and continue to fight. Satan was arrested once again as a strong man, and once again made a city-wide announcement. Sure enough, it is the means of the city owner. It's amazing. There are heroic skeleton soldiers in front. Invincible laser cannons in the back. What can these demonized beasts do to us? All of this is the strategy of the Lord of the City. As long as the Lord of the City is here, our safety will be guaranteed. The City Master is a great talent. The Lord of the City is invincible in the world. You all slaughter the demonized beasts and return to the Lord of the City. Kill. Zhongcheng, which seemed to be a little dark at first, became morale soared again because of the existence of the skeleton team and the laser cannon. The laughter and laughter in the city continued one after another. They saw hope of victory. And this victory was brought to them by Fang Fan. But it's a pity, the laser bomb was too scattered, and it was impossible to directly collect cards and magic crystals for a while. Fang Fan shrugged, a little helpless. It's just that right now, there seems to be no better way, so it can only be stalemate. After all the demonized beasts are killed, this situation can be changed naturally. Fang Fan snorted lightly and continued to order the war bunkers to shoot laser cannons. 16 180mm laser cannons were bombed together, which could cause almost tens of thousands of casualties to demonized beasts at one time. Of course, at the beginning, the demonized beasts were relatively dense. However, as the demonized beasts were gradually eliminated, and after the demonized beasts dispersed due to fright, the lethality of the laser cannon was greatly reduced. Ding ding ding. Insufficient energy. Can't continue to fire laser bombs. The sound of raising voice came from the war fortress. Fang Fan's face was a little dark. What's the matter? Is the 700,000 magic crystals used up so quickly? Fortunately, Fang Fan had already ordered someone to deliver the proceeds from the Zhongcheng card shop these days, a full 3 million magic crystals. Although it's not a lot, but finally, it can last for a while. When the cannon rings, gold is 10,000 taels. Fang Fan now deeply understands the meaning of the sentence. Sometimes it's not that you don't want to fight, it's that you can't fight at all. Lord, the leader of this million-scale demonized beast has appeared. It's there. It's the commander of an 8-star demonized beast. Galen returned from the bloody battle and understood the situation. Aim it with a laser cannon. Shoot. Fang Fan ordered. After all, the large-caliber laser cannons in the war bunkers can damage even 9-star zombies. Bang bang bang. 16 laser cannons came on the field one after another, but none of them hit. My lord, the distance is too far, the demonized beast commander has time to prepare, and no one can restrain it, it can avoid these laser cannons with all its heart. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 230. Galen glanced at the effect of the bombardment, then shook his head and said. Fang Fan also noticed this problem. Obviously, these high-level demonized beasts are not lambs to be slaughtered, and they will not be killed so easily. But right now, it is impossible for Fang Fan to let go of this 8-star demonized beast commander. High-level demonized beasts represent a higher explosion rate. Laser cannons stop firing. Recall the Dark Knight Unicorn. Recall the Royal Sky Unicorn Corps. Recall the Legion of Yellow Turban Warlocks. Recall the Great Demon Legion. The 3 major legions will follow me out of the city to fight, heading in the direction of the demonized beast commander. The 5-star Bone Dragon Knight army is responsible for cleaning up the demonized beasts in the air. The Gothic Laser Sharpshooter Corps is responsible for gathering and harassing the demonized beast commander. Attack. In the end, Fang Fan decided to attack directly. This is the most direct means, but also the best way. The army of demonized beasts without the command of demonized beasts will become a mess of sand, and he can snip and kill at will. To kill the 8-star demonized beast commander, Fang Fan's biggest reliance is actually the 8-star awakened Galen and the 7-star battle pet Dark Knight Kylan. The last time I even killed the 9-star zombies. Of course, the last time was the result of all the firepower assistance of the war bunker, and the entanglement of 10 undead 7-star heavenly soldiers. But this time, Fang Fan didn't think there would be any surprises. Is it difficult to push it all the way? Fang Fan, Galen, and Dark Knight Kylan, each riding a unicorn in the sky, the Yellow Turban Warlock Legion of 10 people, Fang Fan specially assigned a bone dragon to accompany him. Blessing. First of all, he blessed Fang Fan and the others with a buff halo. Fang Fan instantly felt energetic, his ears and eyes were clear, and even his hands seemed to be more powerful. Curse. Guan Hai led the warlocks of the Yellow Turban Warlock army to cast a curse on the arrogant demonized beasts again, and then these demonized beasts suddenly slowed down. Collapsing to the ground, twitching all over. Corrosion. Guan Hai muttered to himself, another attacking skill was released again. The bird demonized beast that was flying towards Fang Fan and the others suddenly corrupted itself in the sky and fell into a pool of black droplets. These black droplets fell to the ground, making a crackling sound. Whenever a demonized beast touches these droplets, the body will also corrode. The battle has not really started yet, and the Yellow Turban Warlock army led by Guan Hai has already opened up a good situation. Fang Fan glanced at Guan Hai and the Yellow Turban Warlock army, and nodded secretly. It is worthy of being the top of the Legion's combat power list. These miraculous means are enough to terrify everyone. The Yellow Turban Warlock Legion has cleared the way for us. Next, it's up to us. Kill the demonized beast leader. Fang Fan gave an order, and the 8-star Galen and the 7-star Dark Knight Unicorn took the lead. The 5-star Yukong Unicorn Legion directly started the sprint process. Under the leadership of Satan, the Great Demon Legion landed from the sky and went straight to the demonized beasts to lead the surrounding elite demonized beasts to kill. Killing the 8-star demonized beast commander is not an easy task. Not only must he take into account the combat power of the 8-star demonized beast commander, but he must also deal with those high-level demonized beasts gathered around him. Among them, the 5-star and 6-star demonized beasts are endless.